Hey guys, so we're going to switch gears and we're going to do something a little bit different today. So we're going to take a break from the tables and we are going to look at making things with shapes. So for my digital literacy people, before you left, we were working on shapes, and for multimedia Microsoft Office, this should be a little bit of a refresher from Word, and it's just a little bit different in Google Docs. So we are going to go through this. So what you're going to see for your assignment is you are going to create this bear out of shape. So everything that you see here can be made in Google Docs. So let me get mine pulled up. And so what you're going to want to do is, if you remember, you'll go to Insert, Drawing, New. And so what you want to know is that this whole bear will go here in your one drawing box, okay? You don't need multiple drawing boxes per shape. You just need one drawing box to make the whole teddy bear. But there are a few things that you need to know how to do. So let's just really quickly, so we know that his head is made out of a circle. So I'm going to make it relatively large. So maybe this would be his face, right? And so let's review. I've got my shape. And I know I did that fast, but I went to shape, I picked the circle, and then I just clicked and drug to create this. And so now I'm going to go to, I don't really see a brown, but this will work for now. He does have a black outline, so you can leave the black outline on this shape, right? Because this one does have one. You could even make it a little bit thicker if you think that you need to show it. So now you can see it a little bit better. But really what we need to focus on is, how do I get shapes to lay on top of one another? So if you look here, this is actually 3 circles, okay? And his ears are 2, right? But they're behind things. So how do I do that? How do I place shapes behind other shapes? So I'm going to go on, I'm going to draw another circle. So this would be part of his ear. But if you notice here, I've got his ear placed, but I can see this outline here, but I can't see it here. So what do I have to do? So I'm going to click on this shape. So it's selected. I'm going to right click on the shape. And if you go down, you'll see something that says order. And so order just means, what order do you want to put the shapes? Well, we know that we want it to go behind. Okay, so bring forward's not an option because it's already on top. It's already at the front of the screen. So how do I send it behind the circle? Well, you've got 2 options here, and you can send it backward, which would send everything all the way to the back. So if I had multiple things here, it would send it all the way to the back of those. Or send to back just means to do it once. Okay, so now look, I've done send to back. Here's his ear. But you'll see that I have another little circle. So I'm going to add another circle on top of this one. Put it somewhere like this. I'm going to change the color of it. This will work just to show you. And look, so watch, I'm going to right click on it, order. Let's see the difference between send backward and send to back. So remember, the first time I did send to back, which just sent it right behind the circle. This time I'm going to do send backward. And it sent it to the back as well, okay? Now, if you wanted it to go all the way to the back, you could keep doing it. So now it's all the way behind the other circle, but that's not what you want, right? You want it here. Now, same thing. Let's say I needed to bring it to the front of a shape. You do the same thing, order, bring to front. Now it's back on top. So all of these shapes can be found in your shapes options. I'll give you a hint. You could make this one out of a moon if you wanted to. So you do have the little crescent moon, that could be his mouth. You do have this little, almost looks like a macaroni noodle, that could be its mouth. But the biggest thing here is knowing how to send shapes to the back. And you just have to do send to back or send backward, whatever you need it to do, or bring to front, however that works, okay? And so remember, you're just going to continue adding shapes in this one box. You do not have to keep doing insert new drawing for each shape. That would get way too hard and way too complicated. Let's say I finished my bear. I'm going to click save and close. Here he is now as one big picture, which is what you want. You don't want individual shapes on your Google Doc. That would get too hard. If you need to fix it, you click edit, and you're ready to go. Again, the big thing here is to just do insert drawing new once, and then you make everything in this one box. You don't need multiple boxes, okay? Remember to do, to start a new Google Doc in the assignment, you click View Assignment, Add or Create Google Doc, and then you're within the assignment, and all you have to do is click Turn In. So that's the bear. If you need help, let me know.